Hey everybody, welcome back. This is another one of our Manchild reviews. I'm the Manchild, Dave Herndon.
And I'm David Komer, honorary Manchild. Dave, we're talking about the new Green Lantern Zero, but it's not like any Green Lantern people have seen before. Groundbreaking hero, isn't it?
It's pretty impressive. And actually, before I had a chance to read the book, I actually had a chance to talk with creator Jeff Johns down in Dearborn a couple weeks ago. It was pretty cool. He gave me some insight into the character, and then I sat down and read the book. But Simon Baz, the new Green Lantern, the first Green Lantern I've ever seen brandishing a gun while actually using his ring.
And he's also he's Arab American, and it's pretty cool. Just you've got the local connection. He's from Dearborn, and he gets anointed Earth's Green Lantern. But you get to see the backstory of Simon Baz. And Dave, what did you think of the local angle? Did it matter to you, or was it just a neat story anyways?
Well, me not being a guy that knows a lot about Dearborn necessarily, that hyper-localism didn't matter too much to me. But I did love reading, some of the street names and everything that I've come to know working in the area. It was pretty cool, just whenever you see anything local to Michigan, so when you see something local to 5 minutes down the road in, a national publication, it's pretty darn sweet.
Very cool. Okay, first things first, gun notwithstanding on the front cover, it's a little off-putting. What do you think of the mask? As you can see, most Green Lanterns just have the eye covering. What did you think of the design of the character? I love the rest of the uniform, or the costume, but what do you think of the mask?
I don't really care for it.
It's a little Blue Beetle-esque, maybe?
I really thought it was.
Out,
I really thought it was a green version of the Blue Beetle.
Right.
Like Joe wasn't the only one to bring that up. Like,
and my one thing is, and this is not a criticism, but more of an observation. If you're going to have like the first Arabic superhero, why obscure his face entirely when most of the Green Lanterns have little coverings for their eyes, and that's pretty much it.
I think
a little over the nose.
I think I understand the thought process there is because when you get into his backstory,
he's a wanted man.
He's wanted. He's a car thief. So like the costume is just kind of an expansion upon how he would dress generally. Obviously, this is a zero issue. DC did that all month with zero issues explaining the backstories. This is one of the few zeros that actually created a new character. Overall, I thought the book was pretty good. You can tell it's going somewhere. It's playing off the missing Hal Jordan. Is he or isn't he dead? Is this Hal's ring? We don't know. Hopefully we'll find out. Maybe you find out in the issue. I don't want to spoil it.
Right. And actually, what's interesting about the issue is it kind of plays into some of, mainstream America's misperceptions or sometimes unjustified suspicions of Arab Americans. And you have Simon Baz at the beginning, being investigated for basically a crime he didn't commit. Although he did commit a crime,
well, he did commit the crime.
Right. Although there was spoiler alert, there was explosives in the vehicle he stole, and so basically he's being interviewed by the feds, being shaken down, and at one point tortured.
In all fairness, he did drive a vehicle full of explosives into a factory and blow it up.
Yes, this is true. It's all circumstantial.
I don't want to spoil it for you guys. That little piece is discovered in the issue. Overall, though, my thoughts on the issue, I'd give it a solid A-.
And I think I'd agree, same grade. And again, really good, really enjoyed it. It moved quick. I couldn't believe it was over by the time I got to the last page.
I'm loving some of the art.
I was going to get there. The art is great. Doug Mankey is the penciler, and the inkers were Mark Irwin, Keith Champagne, and Christian Alame. Awesome job, everyone involved. And I'm pretty interested to see where it's going to go from here, and not just because of the local angle.
Well, I got to admit, I did not fall in love with the cover. Before I read the book, before I spoke with Jeff Johns, I just hated the cover because of the gun. And even after reading the story, I'm still not sure that I'm still kind of wishy on the cover. I would have rather seen Simon, maybe even not in the Green Lantern outfit, just Simon on the cover.
Right.
But overall, like I said, A-. It's a solid start to the Simon Baz story, and I'm really looking forward to picking up the next issue, which is actually going to be number 13.